Trust me when I say you really don't want to debate with me on this topic, because I used to teach Pauline doctrine intensively and did very deep studies on the book of Romans, which you're talking about right here. Now, I'm very aware that Pauline doctrines and Pauline Christians, which is what most Christians are, think that they're freed from the law of sin and death, yada, yada, yada. But what these same people don't do is actually read the words of Jesus Christ in the book of Matthew. If you're to believe Matthew is real and you want to go down fairy tale land, let's go that route. If you do that, Jesus says that the law shall never pass away until heaven and earth pass away. Jesus kept the Torah. If he didn't keep the Torah perfectly, then he couldn't have been your spotless lamb sacrifice, could he? No, he couldn't. Also, we see in the books of Acts that his 12 disciples were still keeping Torah. Peter was still keeping Torah. John the Baptist was known to have been keeping the Torah as well. So I don't know where you get the idea that you can just, that the law is like terrible and you should never even attempt to follow the law. Like, you do realize you still have to follow like American laws at least, right? You see, some Christians, I'm starting to wonder if they think they got to follow any law because Jesus saved them from the law of sin and death. Jesus Christ never once condemned the law in any way, shape, or form. Jesus Christ only condemned the Pharisees and Sadducees and their applications of the law unjustly. I will say this though, Jesus did add to the law in some places and take away from it in others, so he wasn't exactly a perfect sacrifice. But I get it. You're a watered down megachurch Christian. I've known many of those. You go to Elevation Church or something like that, right? Think about what you're actually saying. If your doctrine truly is that Jesus freed you from following the rules, think about how that can affect your mental health and your attitude towards authority in general. You can just go around being a total piece of shit, continuing to do whatever the hell you want, as long as you believe Jesus died on the cross for your sins, no problem. Jeffrey Dahmer celebrating, and all the babies that were killed during Noah's Ark are burning in the fire. Dude, there is no sin. There is no sin. There's only nature. There's only humanity. That's it. Morality exists outside of Christianity. Always has. Always will. Oh, and don't tell me about spending more time with Jesus. Oh, I took up my cross and I followed him all right. Literally, I quit my full-time job to begin a ministry from scratch, and I made zero income for the first 2 years. I've tried and done anything the Word of God has said to do anywhere to try and get closer to God and to know Jesus and to follow him with all my heart. Name one thing I didn't do for Jesus.